Uh, let me actually bring up my Google Doc. Oh, so okay. So what was the
What's the Fallout 4 story?
yeah.
Okay, so you go into vats. I
Mhm.
shot, full on missed, and then what's his face? The mysterious stranger shows up,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
and instead of hitting the target that I was targeting, it hit my, it hit Nick.
What?
The mysterious stranger somehow aimed at Nick.
And it did that actually put Nick down?
Yep.
Oh my god.
But Nick was like,
Dude,
he was right here. Did you see it? I was like, yeah, I saw him. I saw him shot your face.
I know, cause like,
dude, yeah. He's anti-synth, dude.
fucking.
Well, see, the bad thing also was we were fighting an alpha. What's it called? Deathclaw.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So how my question is, how did the mysterious stranger miss this giant ass creature and
He
shot
didn't
Nick?
miss. He saw Nick and was like, fuck that guy.
And that also explain. Then that makes me explain how did I miss when the damn thing was in front of me with
Okay. Oh,
87.
wait, no, that makes sense. You missed and the bullet whizzed past Mysterious Stranger. So he was like, what the fuck? He turned, saw Deathclaw. Deathclaws don't shoot bullets. Saw Jack is like, that guy. Took him out. Problem solved.
I guess.
That is exactly what happened. And I am really tired, so that is probably the
Yep.
most energetic I will be on this podcast.
All right, well, that's how we start the Hypecast for the 23rd episode. We're actually almost to a quarter of 100 episodes
It's
of the Hype.
actually the 23rd.
So we're gonna have a season finale soon.
No,
Are we
Dude.
are
no,
we
just keep.
anime?
No, no,
That's you
we're not.
guys.
We're not anime.
You guys are anime.
No.
I'm just tired.
Well, you will be
If
after.
I stop talking some point in the podcast, just assume I passed out on my desk.
Nah, you're not passed out.
Well, yeah, welcome to the 23rd episode, where we just talk about gaming and shit, for this podcast. Ender and Zordo are here. Quiet, unfortunately, couldn't make it. He literally passed out as well. So, kind of understandable.
Yeah, he was smart and passed out before the podcast.
But anyways, besides being tired, Ender, how you been, man?
I've actually been pretty good. Like I said previously, I spent last Saturday, and I actually it was like a day where I didn't do anything gaming related. I actually just went out to eat, did some errands, spent the day with Danielle, so that's been good. And she actually got the job she was trying to get. So once again, chances of Evo are exponentially high.
Nice.
So it's like
Yay!
something's gonna have to happen, and she's hell bent on making sure I go on that trip too. So chances
Oh,
of it not happening are very low.
that's
But
awesome.
they're still there. They're still there. I'm not gonna say I'm definitely going, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
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 a
pretty
nice
much
thought.
like 90. It's like 90% chance you're going.
90, yeah, about 90.
Yeah.
I'd say 90.
Nice.
Okay.
But
That's really good to hear. Then that's really
in
good.
gaming, I found myself playing more Persona 4 Dancing All Night. I platinumed that game and then said, all right, now time to beat all the non DLC songs on Dance All Night. And I did all of them but two, which were the last two songs, which is the Reach Out to the Truth and then the Calistasia, which is the credit song, which I ended up picking up a Vita. So I have another dead or dying console now in my possession.
Ah,
But and the buttons are, I actually think the Vita is a really really solid platform. The problem is it's suffering with a slightly better case of what's going on with the Xbox One. I don't think there are that many titles for it. It has Persona 4 Golden and the Danganronpa series, and it has another series that I'm thinking of picking up. It's Trails of Cold Steel, so I might be getting those.
Oh.
And but it's a really solid platform. I really like the interface and everything. It still doesn't have a Twitch app, even though that was supposed to come last fall. So I don't fucking know. PS3 has a Twitch app. Go figure. And the Vita doesn't. But
Wow.
like I ended up being the last two Dancing All Night songs on All Night with the Vita, which was kind of odd because the buttons are so small and so concise, but they're really responsive that I'd accidentally hit the other buttons compared to like a DualShock 4. It's a real solid piece of hardware.
Nice.
And they're a lot cheaper than they were at launch. Like I bought a new one, not used. Because I really don't like buying used handhelds. You don't know where people, especially if it has a camera on it, which it does. You don't want to wind up like that 7-year-old who got a DS for Christmas that had like porn on it.
Yeah, I remember that story.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, but
Those are fun.
yeah, it was only like it was pretty much 180, and I think they launched at like 250 or something ridiculous.
Yeah.
Luckily, I didn't have to buy a memory card. It had the 1 gig built in, so it's one of the newer versions, but I still had the memory card for my Vita TV, which is 8 gigs, and that's really much all I need.
Nice.
For now.
For now. Yeah,
but that wraps me up.
Okay.
I'm going to go to sleep now.
What, really?
No, it's bright. I got some Dr. Pepper.
All
Let's
right.
go on.
All right. Zawarudo, how you been?
All right. Just still pissed off-ish. Not really. Dark Souls. Boyfriend. Priorities.
Yes. The Dark Souls is...
But don't worry. Come
Todd's
December.
beaten Dark Souls 3 times. Tell your boyfriend to get good.
No, well, my boyfriend is on his 4th run, but still, that priority
Yeah.
thing. Don't worry, I'm gonna break the disc when I get up in Florida.
Then
So he's on Triple Plus?
Then all those Dark Souls will fucking come out from the disc and they'll fucking haunt you and shit probably.
Then I'll be like, I worship Jesus. He saves me.
Y'all motherfuckers need Jesus.
I wouldn't be surprised if they added like a Jesus-like figure into the Dark Souls lore.
Nope.
Well, that's
Nope.
over because that's the last Dark Souls, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, they have DLC, but I doubt it's
Yeah.
gonna be Jesus.
Oh yeah,
DLC.
yeah. It's still. I'll definitely. I mean, it'll definitely be around still. It's the last Dark Souls we'll
If
ever
you want
see.
to kill Yahweh, just play Shin Megami Tensei 2 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then other than that, I found myself picking up Fallout 4 again. Don't know why.
Oh well, I mean, Far Harbor is out, so. there's that.
Yeah, but I don't have the DLC yet.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's why I'm waiting on you to finish the storyline to tell me, your interpretation.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right.
Right.
It is pretty. It's a pretty long DLC for what it is, and I already am liking the story. So, and it makes you definitely think about like the choices that you're going to make. And I don't want to give away too much, but
So would you say that it's better than the the other DLC that came out?
It's way better, dude. You get a new
I
companion.
don't think the other DLCs could be considered actual
This one, I would say,
DLCs though.
like,
Like those were I don't know.
they're definitely more like add-ons, more than expansions. How some people like kind of define it. Far Harbor is the I would say the first true expansion for Fallout 4 because you get a new land, you get a new part of the story, you get a new companion, you get new weapons, you meet new enemies. That's pretty much defines what an expansion is. It's a pretty big piece of land too that you get to explore for DLC. By itself, it's $25, but luckily I was able to get the entire season pass for $25 during that time. So I'm definitely getting my money's worth out of all this. But even with that though, I think it's definitely worth the $25 because the amount that you're getting from this DLC. So again, Far Harbor is the first true expansion, and I think it's worth for the most part, the $25. So I would go pick it up if you love Fallout 4 and you want a reason to go back into it. It definitely will keep you in a lot longer. And if you want to compare it to Automatron for some reason, it definitely is a lot more in depth than Automatron. I think Automatron for the most part is like an add-on. I think the biggest part is the fact that you can have robot companions, and and they just kind of threw in or shoehorned a story quest in there, I guess, where you can get to meet Automatron, sure, but still like it's not really that in depth at all. You're just looking for the Automatron. That's it. It doesn't really like go into detail like what, who, what, where, why. Unlike Far Harbor, I would just go ahead and get it. I mean, it's just one of those things you definitely want to get it for yourself. I don't want to say too much, so I recommend it. It's a very good reason to get back into Fallout 4, in my opinion.
If you enjoyed Fallout 4.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
But yeah. Anyway, sorry about that. Other than that, what is that it from you, Zawarudo?
And I guess the last piece of thing that's gonna happen with me is starting. I would like to say Tuesday, because I'm already getting the materials set up, and I'm gonna make my first fursuit headpiece. Yay!
Nice.
For cosplay.
And you're cosplaying who exactly? Just for the audience.
A League of Legends champion.
Ah.
He's a crocodile. That's all I'm gonna say. Right, Ender? Do you know who it is?
It's EQ. It's EQ stun Q double dash.
Yeah.
The guy who fucking jizzed the Nile River.
Yep. Everyone, if you don't know who this is, then good luck.
The Nile River is his semen.
Just because there are porn of this guy doesn't mean
No,
shit.
that's the lore based on the actual god he's based off of.
I know.
The Egyptians. It's not porn. It's real.
No, it's porn. Everything's porn. Look
So-
at
so-
the Greek gods. That's porn.
No,
Oh
dude,
man,
that ain't porn.
that's probably like rape porn or something, or like torture porn.
Nah, dude, that ain't porn.
Well, I mean, someone got fucked, certainly. But anyway, so that's it. Is that it for
Yep,
you?
that's all from me.
Okay, all right.
And this cat is biting my toe.
So for me, I actually did my first recording with Cwiet earlier, who's pretty much passed out from that. Pretty much, he only had like 4 hours of sleep, but it was really good. This new room setup really helped out. It's just so much better, a lot easier. The only issue I have right now is just to get a longer USB cable for my mic. It's just slightly too short, in my opinion. So that's why I just want to get a longer one, maybe like a 10-foot or something like that. I'll probably get one right after this podcast. But anyways, it was really good. We were playing Star Fox Zero once again. We actually did a co-op run, and we got that done way fucking faster than the first time.
I told y'all to do a co-op run. I told y'all.
And it was significantly faster. We got it done in like 2 hours comparing to the 5 hours that we actually did our first time. Big part of it was because we did it with amiibos. We used the Falco amiibo, which gives you the black and red R-wing, and that automatically gives you two double lasers. But it's pretty much like a glass cannon, so it's kind of like, yeah, you do have more firepower. Sure, you can lock on twice and all that stuff, but you can die in like a couple of hits. So it is.
You have less juice.
Pretty much, yeah. So in a way, it is sort of like hard mode. In if you want to look at it that way, it's like playing Akuma or like Evo Ryu. You know, it's like you do a lot of damage, sure, but you're gonna die in a few hits. So And also, we did play around with the Fox amiibo, so it gives you the retro skin for the R-Wing. That one is a little more challenging in a way because you don't have the charge shot. You have to literally just shoot people, and yeah, you just gonna have to, just spray some bullets, and it just looks funny. It just looks hilarious having that scene in the new version of Star Fox. So, that I mean, yeah, the co-op run was a little frustrating in a way, but it's still fun. I mean, playing with people is always fun in any game, really. But it's Star Fox Zero. The controls is what's really holding it back for me and Cwiet. So otherwise, it's a pretty fun game. We actually did all the alternate paths, or most of them for the most part, and that was really actually really cool. I think, especially you, Ender, should go back and try to do the alternate paths.
I'm definitely going to put more time into that when games stop coming out.
Yeah, yeah. You'll definitely find a really cool sequence in one of those paths. So I really don't want to spoil it for you. And
now I'm really excited.
Yeah.
I know you can't hear it, but I am overjoyed.
So you may I'll title it in a different way, but like so that way which video to watch and stuff like that. I'll do like the normal one, normal run.
I think Star Wars, or not Star Wars, Star Fox spoilers don't really bother me. I mean, the game, there's not much. If I end up watching your Star Fox videos, I don't care. I mean,
Okay.
like I basically have come to terms with spoilers on everything. Like, I haven't seen Game of Thrones, and I see all this shit all over the Twitter already. So, but I don't care because that's gonna be the last sequence. But for me, I've come to the conclusion that for me, spoilers, you can tell me the destination, and sure, it might change the way I look for the twist or whatever, or the sequence of events. But as long as I'm having fun while playing the game, that's fine. Or watching the show. I'm just. To be honest, the super overly sensitive spoiler culture makes me more mad than people that spoil.
I see. Okay. No. Okay. I was just trying. I was just respecting.
But I
Yeah.
appreciate the respect.
Okay. Yeah. No, not a problem. So yeah, pretty much if you're more than welcome to watch those videos whenever they come pop up. So those are gonna be pretty fun. I think like I was really happy to get this all done because the last one was lost. It got corrupted or something. The hard drive like freaked out. It locked up.
We did that. We had the same thing with our Zelda LP. Like,
Yeah.
since we all have to record our audio separately, I lost mine. So I literally had to tell Todd to, like, all right, you got to play back up to the point before.
Yeah.
But luckily we were not that far in. We were only like out of the Death Mountain Temple or whatever. So
Oh, okay.
we got that session redone. The hard part is being like, what did we talk about? Or like you feel like you've already talked about something, but you actually talked about it in the LP you lost. So it's, yeah, losing stuff's frustrating. But that's why I started rotating saves.
It really is, yeah. Definitely. Whenever you guys, start doing LPs, and if you can rotate those saves, I'd say do it. But there are games that you can't, and those are just ones that really can be frustrating. And just so, whenever you want to, step into that realm of gaming or YouTubing, you just be ready for that. Yeah, it's a really shitty feeling, but it happens. Shit happens. It happens to everyone. Every gaming YouTuber will tell you that it's a shitty feeling. So, so we did that. That was actually really fun, and we actually fucking played, or I played Project Guard, and I let me just say that I can totally understand why you ended yourself in less than 10 minutes, because that's a absolute piece of shit game.
That was garbage.
It's just, I mean, on a technical aspect, no, but the game, the entire overall, for the game itself, like the mechanic, the fun factor, and all that, no, it's not worth it. Don't even waste your time with it. I mean, if you really want to play this with your friends, like with the squad, whatever, I guess, but playing by yourself, no, definitely not. It's a lot more work, and Cwiet made a really funny comment. He said that he would rather actually go to work, get a job where it actually pays him, to do this, because it's a
To
lot
look
of
at cameras.
yeah, like it's a lot of work, but you're not actually getting paid. You're not getting anything out of it. Yeah. So
It just wasn't fun for me. I feel like it's a phone game.
yeah, I mean, yeah, this is just coming from a personal perspective. So like, I mean, people there. I mean, we kind of asked each other, is there someone who will find this game? And we're pretty much like, yeah, there's bound to be people that would like this kind of game. This these tower defense type of genre or whatever. But oh man, I don't know. It just they just slapped on that Star Fox name, and it's just I don't know. It's just not my cup of tea for me, definitely. Uh, Other than that, that's the gaming side for me. That's yeah, pretty much it. Other than playing Street Fighter, waiting on fucking whoever DLC character is gonna come out. Still,
Were you able to head over to Maxine's to play some Naruto Ferning Glud?
no. And I'm glad I actually didn't go there because one, I don't want to be spoiled with the visuals and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
And two, I kind of realized after asking, I was like, oh shit, I hope he actually doesn't. So, and two, they just went all fucking out with the weeaboo bullshit. So I'm just like, I actually purposely did not go into stream because of those two reasons. So, yeah, I
You
kind
know
of
what's
just.
really funny?
What's up?
Me, who missed Saturday, wasn't online at all. Gets on Twitter Sunday morning. What the fuck is all these GIFs and Photoshops?
Yeah, I know all the
It's-
weeaboo stuff.
Yeah,
I was like,
dude.
oh man.
Weeaboo Steve is the best.
Yeah, with that
I saw
silver.
him like cropped onto Dante, onto Raiden from MGS, and dude, that shit's good.
Dude, did you see the one with his face slapped on the can?
Yep.
Oh god, no! Oh, I gotta go back. To
Yeah,
Twitter and look at that.
someone like colored the hair like yellow, and it's like perfect. It's so fucking funny. It's really like just you gotta see it, dude.
We gotta get it modded into the PC version.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So I'm actually glad I actually wasn't there. I kind of felt sorry for the guy who was like the guest. He even texted back to me, "Oh, we're gonna have a guest tonight," and I was like, "Okay, all right, that's
Who
fine."
was the guest?
I think it's like a friend of theirs. His name is Mike, I think. Who's I don't know, probably.
Has he been on there for Smash before?
No.
Sounds familiar.
This guy is like, from what I saw at the stream, he works at Mad Catz.
Hmm.
Yeah.
He might. It's not Markman, that's for sure.
Yeah.
No, Markman doesn't work for Mad Catz.
Yeah. I think wasn't he like a representative at one point or something
Nope.
like that?
Oh, he
no.
was, but he's not anymore.
No, not anymore. Yeah, not anymore. Well, anyways, it's not Markman. It's just some guy, a friend of theirs, or acquaintance at least. He was just there, and he was just. And I saw the picture of them, of the four of them, doing their weeaboo shit, and then Mike had his like hands on his face. It's like, oh my god. Yeah, that would have been me over there. So he pretty much took the bullet. So I'm just like, yeah. I'm glad. Yeah.
And Mark, we trust.
Mm-hmm. I'm just
like
yeah.
all those like for I guess like what the first hour all the way to like when he left.
Mm-hmm.
He looked like he didn't want to be there once everything went down.
Yeah.
he's like the door's right there. I can run.
Oh, the door is cracked open. I can go.
Now be careful of that door.
Oh yes. Yeah.
No, but you're not Steve. It only attacks Steve.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, dude. It attacks anyone who runs too fast.
That's why he won't run. He's just going to walk fast. And hopefully not get tripped over by the cords.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. Anyways, so that all happened. Pretty much nothing really big has happened in real life. I'm just still waiting on myself, graduating, and I'm just really
How it's
contemplating.
taking you so long? Why aren't you graduated yet?
Well, I switched majors and all that stuff. I kind of explained that
No, I mean like you graduated early. You're Asian. Why you at B? Well, you know, I have A. A plus. SSS.
SSS.
Super stick style graduation. On your fucking like fucking major on the fucking certificate. It's like major in super sick style.
Super stick style.
Devil May Cry fucking hawk. God damn it. That's not that funny. I'm just really tired and it makes me laugh in my brain.
Don't worry.
No,
if it's any
it's
constellation, because I met with my upcoming future grad mates. We kind of agreed we want to try, see if we can pull it. Even though, graduations have those rules not to do it, we all want to kind of cosplay underneath our gown, and when we get our diplomas, rip off our gown, and then we're in our cosplay.
Oh my god.
The only problem is, what cosplay can we have underneath this gown that doesn't look suspicious?
I
don't want to wear my my upcoming cosplay and I have a tail sticking out.
Because that's something that you want your future employers to see.
Yeah, right. I was about to say. Yeah, you might want to be careful with that.
Hell,
I mean, unless the person that's talking to you is like a big cosplayer type of person or something. I don't know, like a model agent.
I'll cosplay as Tracer, and then I'll pull it off and be like, "Look at my ass! Look at it!"
Oh my god, Jesus! Or Widowmaker.
I don't want to hang upside down. I might fall.
But hey man, but you still got you got a nice butt if you were to
Fine.
cosplay as Widow.
I'll cosplay as May for Ender.
Nah, dude.
That would kill you,
since you pull it off.
That would kill you since you live in Hawaii. You have to wear all that fur coat and all that.
Yep. But it'll be worth. I'll be like twittering Ender.
You realize I only appreciate hot cosplay, right?
Ooh.
Don't worry. I'll get the booty and the boobies for you somehow, some way.
There's something else that's just not gonna click, dude. First of all, you're pretty dark. Not into the dark skins. Second of all, there's something between your legs. It gets in the way of everything.
See, with the skin color, I can change. It's called the power of makeup.
Nah, dude, you can't.
Have you seen drag queens?
Man, dude, Michael Jackson was... I don't care. He's still black. So, it don't matter.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I think that's pretty much it for me from all real life stuff and how I've been doing. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just waiting on just to get the fuck out of school and get that degree. So anyways, let me just bring up the doc here. We can definitely, I guess, start it off with some an anime game, I guess, or based off of an anime / manga series, as we were talking about One Piece earlier. That Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse 2 is coming to PS4, Xbox One, all those other systems. I think including
I thought it was PS4 exclusive.
I don't think so. It was coming out for all the other consoles. It looks like it's coming out on PC.
I thought I read it was PS. I don't.
Oh no! In Japan, it's PS4 exclusive.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So I thought that was really weird, but I didn't really read too deep into that, but I just kind of caught that on the headline. Thought it was interesting. I mean, but anyways, I mean, anyone care for that at all?
Never purchased the first game, so
I'm not a Dragon Ball fan.
I used to love the Dragon Ball Z fan, but I stopped around Budokai 3? Or the last one that was on the PS2. That's where I stopped.
That might have been Tenkaichi.
You know, I was gonna say Tenkaichi is a joke, but I didn't realize that was a real thing. Sounded right in my head, like it could be a believable thing.
Oh, it's actually a thing. It's called Budokai Tenkaichi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I would have been half right. I was like, oh, so you played Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi?
Yeah, but
I guess.
yeah, yeah, you know that would work. But yeah, for me, I never played the first one. I know a couple friends, including Kai, love Xenoverse for what it was, but there were some problems on the PC or like the netcode or something like that, and then it kind of just died off after some time. And
I watched Clever Fox play it, and he wasn't too fond of it.
Mhm.
Like he was really into it after a while, but I think after like hour, like 4 or 5, he was like, yeah, I don't think this is a good game. And I think he's a huge Dragon Ball fan, so for him to say that, so I don't know. He said it had problems.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought that it was worth mentioning, and I mean, I don't know. It's kind of cool, I guess, that it is getting a sequel. I mean, good for.
I think it made a lot of money actually. The first one, that is, Xenoverse.
Yeah,
I think wasn't it one of the top selling Dragon Ball games?
I think it was. Yeah, I think I remember something like that.
Even like, I don't know. I remember seeing some sort of like Kotaku Polygon-esque headline.
Yeah. I thought it was just kind of worth mentioning since it's getting a sequel. So that's kind of cool for the people who loved it. For the most part. So next one on the list is the Evo Finals has been kind of revealed for this on Sunday. The main event, and they kind of revealed the order for that. Let me actually click on that just to make sure. So this is the order, I believe, and it is Street Fighter 5 first, Marvel vs. Capcom or Marvel 3, Guilty Gear, MKX, and then Melee. Melee.
That's actually strange. Didn't they used to finish off with Street Fighter?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
what that's. I definitely remember that. Last Evo, I saw Street Fighter 4.
They used to start with the anime fighter, I believe.
Yeah, they
And they
started.
would usually go into KOF or something.
Yeah.
And then maybe and then there'd be like Smash, and then the Mortal Kombat, and maybe KI, and then there'd be like,
Well,
and then there'd be
KI
Marvel
is actually Saturday for some reason.
well, it's because it's a small.
Yeah.
It has to do with the number of participants, and like it's just how it goes. The Sunday is meant for the bigger titles. So, but yeah, it's just like, I think it's odd that Street Fighter's actually first. But maybe they want to get like the viewership there in the beginning and have the people be like, well, I'm already here, I'll watch all these other games. I don't know. I don't know the strategy about it. I'm not a businessman. I didn't go to business school, but I'll probably be watching that on a stream. So
Let me actually.
You guys,
sure. Yeah,
guys could go there. I'll sit in the hotel. I'll hold down the fort.
So are you holding down the fort?
Yeah, I don't want to be in a big stadium. Like, if it was like what it looked like in the past Evos,
like
in
last
the same
year?
location.
Oh.
Yeah, I might have been more inclined to go, and I would have even paid extra. But it's like, I don't want to go to a big arena. I feel like I could appreciate the matches more. I mean, I'm gonna have all those other days and nights to like hang out and do stuff. So
Of course.
I think just for the finals, I'll be better off. You guys can come back with bruises from the elbows and stuff. People going crazy.
Yeah. Let me make double make sure that is the order, and I could totally be wrong. Let me see. Are you guys on a dock as well?
Yes.
Maybe you guys can talk about the mascot character for Kojima's company. for a bit. While
I didn't really look at it, but I heard that Helmet got a body, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I read that he was not making Boktai, so I was like, all right. I want the sun back in my hands, man. Please, Konami. No one's gonna make money off of that. Just give it to Kojima and see if he makes another one. I'll hold my PS Vita out in the sun to get the sun rays. I don't fucking know.
You do know. You know everything.
I actually never played Boktai 2. I need to find like an emulator of that or something. Or buy it from a GameStop or Game King. I don't know. I'm not a big Kojima fan. I didn't play a lot of Metal Gear games. Like, I've watched people play them, and they look like really interesting, really fun games. But I feel like you already have to be invested in that kind of world. But, like, the only Kojima game I played was Boktai, so...
Right.
And I think I like that more than I should have. It's probably not that good. I don't know.
Metal Gear.
I will say that, okay, you know, those are the games that will be at EVO on Sunday, but I will... Now, I don't want to say those are the games in order. So, for right now, I think it's up in the air still. Might have been a little misread or something like that on some people, and probably myself as well. So, but the games mentioned are going to be there on Sunday nonetheless. So, Street Fighter 5, I think, is going to be the last one, because, you know, that's like, you know, a big game, kind of like how Street Fighter 4 was last Evo. So definitely I would love to see that as the final game for this coming year. So I definitely would expect Guilty Gear to be the first one, and I think right after that was MKX, just like last year, and then Melee, and then Marvel 3, and then Street Fighter 5, Street Fighter, if I'm correct. So, but anyways, I do kind of look forward to that. I did buy the final ticket myself, just to kind of experience it. If they were to do this again for the next Evo, then I'm more like, you know, I don't know. But I just bought it for this time, just for the experience, just to see what it's like. Again, if they ever do it again, then I'm gonna think twice on that. So, but anyways, on the Kojima mascot thing, thing is pretty cool, and I have a feeling that that's gonna make a couple of, or definitely, you know, a lot of cameos in his games somehow. You know, whether it's an actual character, or like maybe some kind of figurine you see on a desk or something in the game, or, you know, like a poster or something like that. I don't know. I think it would be pretty cool. And I'm just waiting on what the fuck he's gonna reveal. Hopefully by our E3 or something like that. I don't know. But anyways, so
It's gonna be
there's,
Metal Gear.
you know, I don't
So
know
it's not
about
gonna be
that.
called. It's not gonna be called Metal Gear. What's a different word than metal? Plastic something.
It's not even a synonym. Why did you just call it steel cog or something? Come on.
Steel.
No, it's gonna be plastic.
Nissan.
Plastic Nissan. Yes. Yes.
And speaking of E3, we know one game is going to be announced at that event, and that's Resident Evil 7. What do you guys think about that?
I thought that franchise died after they made 6.
No,
We know it's gonna be announced.
What?
Really?
What?
They announced that they're gonna announce it?
Yeah, that's what they did,
Why the fuck would they do that?
and that's what they exactly. That's exactly what they did for Call of Duty as well. I think Call of Duty Ghost, or
Well, Call of Duty's different. Like Call of Duty's always had like something announced. First of all, everyone knows that Call of Duty's coming out. Second of all, they usually show something exclusively at E3 anyway, and they've done it since Modern Warfare 2. So that's no surprise. But like, RE doesn't come out every year, and why the fuck? If it's something like, especially after your last one did so shit, why would you want to say, hey, we got another one coming, and that's all you're gonna say. Why announce an announcement? I hate that shit.
I think probably maybe they just want to redeem themselves somehow after Resident
Make
Evil
some
6.
headlines, I guess. I don't know. They
And
should have just announced it.
yeah, I don't know.
Well,
I think
people like surprises,
mhm.
or maybe they were just afraid it was gonna get leaked, like everything gets leaked. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's like it's gonna get leaked. Might as well fucking leak it ourselves. I don't know. But still, I kind of I'm still want to be surprised by whatever gameplay is gonna have. Not that I was a fan of any kind for the Resident Evil series. I never picked up any game at all. I just picked up. Well, I mean, not picked up. I played like one game with my friend of what was the latest one that came out? It had what's her face? Chris Redfield's sister in it. It was
Code Veronica?
No,
Or
not Code
Zero?
Veronica.
no.
The one Max played.
Yeah, he played it, and then it
The
had
bus one?
it had Myra in it. Moira, and
Alright.
then
It had Barry's daughter.
yeah, Barry's daughter's in it. Barry's old.
The train one, right? They on a train?
They're not on the train. They're
No,
like
I
it's
have no
not.
idea.
they're like some kind of like
Revelations.
Revelations. Yeah, was it like Revelations or Revelations 2, or just Revelations?
Revelations 2. Yeah, 2 was with Claire and
Claire.
Mary's
Yeah,
daughter.
yeah. That one. Okay, yeah.
And the first Revelations were the events after Resident Evil 5, because you are just playing as Jill. Yeah. So
Yeah.
there. We solved
yeah.
the mysteries, guys.
Yeah. So it was Revelations 2 with Claire and all that. So I play a little bit of that, and I play the multiplayer version. It's kind of like the survival horror. I mean, survival game with where you're just shooting zombie hordes and stuff like that. It was okay. It was like it's like whatever. It was just whatever to me. So I don't know. I thought it was really interesting for them to announce or tease an announcement for E3 or something. I don't know. Especially for Resident Evil 7 of all things. So I don't know. I thought it would have been cooler to just announce it there, but I guess they thought they were gonna get leaked, just like a lot of things that got leaked from Capcom in the past. So, but I don't know.
It's not
I think
just Capcom either, man.
I know, but Capcom's
Nothing
just
is a surprise.
it's just I don't know. I thought it was pretty interesting that this all happened, but I'm kind of want to see what they have in store for Resident Evil 7 in terms of like the gameplay and stuff like that. I heard from people that they do want to return to that survival horror genre that the fans have been waiting for. Unlike,
So you mean they want to do what they did with the first chapter of Chris's gameplay in Resident
No,
Evil
I
6?
think they just want Resident Evil. Like, I think they spoke with their wallets when everyone bought Resident Evil Remake. So,
yeah, I think all those remakes and whatever made enough money for them to, kind of give that a green light.
get the message. Oh,
But at
that's
the
what people
moment,
want.
at the moment of lore-wise for Resident Evil, where the hell can they go
There's
with-
no lore.
with this game? They killed off Wesker, so
There's no lore to that game.
yes, there is lore, because we
Nope.
still don't know if Chris loves Leon.
No, why would that be?
No.
No, that's not even. No. Well, they have Jake. Jake is there.
Who?
You
You mean a whiny little idiot who's a
You
failed
wasn't-
experiment?
I don't see him as whiny, but I don't know. He's the son of Wesker. That's all I remember him as.
He was a test tube baby.
Just Yeah, pretty much. There's of course Ada Wong's got to make it in there somehow.
She's dead.
Is she dead? Is she? I
Spoiler
mean,
alert.
I don't even fucking know. I don't follow the
She's
lore.
pregnant.
I don't follow the lore as
Pregnant with
strongly.
death.
But anyways, yeah. Again, pretty interesting. I would like to see what they have in store. I'm really curious, and let's see if they actually follow the word on that. So yeah, survival horror. Maybe it may make its return. Who the fuck knows? Any of you guys are into that kind of genre at all?
No.
I
No?
was back in the day, and then when Max played that other survival horror game, The Evil Within, that I thought was really good. It had the right atmosphere, made you, like look over your shoulder, and then the PC happened, and it's like, ew, it's ugly looking. And then after Max modded it to hell, it looks beautiful.
With the letterboxing gone and fucking what was it? More frames per second and brighter colors. Yeah. Hopefully they don't do that with this one. I'm pretty sure they learned their lesson.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. But hey, Resident Evil, it's gonna happen. In Resident Evil 7, it's gonna happen. It's just a matter of how it's gonna be done. So.
But wait, how is the number gonna look like? Because with 6, it was a giraffe getting blown by a manatee. So how would the 7 look like? I'm curious.
Probably a lone man doing ninja strokes. Some I don't know. We don't know. But anyways, that's out of the way. Turco Mirage came out with a like a combat trailer or stuff like that, and Ender did definitely brought that up to me, and I definitely took a look at it myself. I was able to pass through the really cheesy commentary on that, but I think it's really cool after seeing that. And Enders said that it was kind of like Persona.
Yeah, I think Arxis usually sticks to a certain kind of turn-based combat.
Or you
So
mean Atlas?
Did I say Arxis? My bad.
Yeah, that's
Atlas.
fine.
I'm really
a
tired.
lot of fans are gonna go
Atlas
after you.
usually sticks to the same kind of SMT style turn-based fighting. I think the only time that they kind of venture out is when they do like the Etrian Odyssey style thing, but it has a lot of similarities to it. They have things that look like all-out attacks. It's all about exposing weakness, and the enemies can expose your teammates' weakness. But I think it's kind of cool how in combat you can almost FF10 style switch out your party. That's something you could not do in P4. You had to like go to the beginning of the dungeon, choose your party, and then go in, and then you're stuck with that party the whole time. And then if you wanted to level someone else up, you had to go grab them and then grind them up. So hopefully with the switching, it makes it to where it minimizes grinding and adds more strategy. So
Yeah. Again, I do look forward to it. I think it looks really awesome for what it is, and it definitely looks really interesting. I do want to kind of have this kind of like a way to get into the Atlas style JRPG, and maybe hopefully I'll be able to kind of I don't know ease on into Persona maybe, and I don't know, maybe I may pick up Persona 5 myself. Who knows?
maybe. I would honestly say to either come in at P5, but that's purely based on faith. If I wanted to talk from experience, I would say that P4 is a good game, and the price point to get that game isn't that bad, especially if you already own a DualShock 4 or DualShock 3. You can get PlayStation TVs for like $30, and then you just buy the game, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good for being an updated version of an old PS2 game. I can see why that's where the fan base blew up. And had 2,000 spin-offs.
Yeah, and of course, Persona 5 is gonna have its own story. Yes, just like
Yes, you like from what I played of P3P and P4G. There's like things that you can appreciate, like references to the other titles, but it's not like stuff that you'll miss out on for not playing the other things, and that's not even guaranteed to carry over into P5 because only P3 and P4 had the connected universe, and P1 and P2 were connected, but 2 and 3 didn't really like have any references to each other. So
yeah, it might be just completely separate. So
yeah, it might be the start of a new one, but it would be cool. It's only time will tell. We'll have to
I
figure it
definitely
out.
will kind of wait and hear your word on it since you're the biggest Persona guy
Fan right now.
in the room. So I'll definitely wait on that, and hopefully, I myself do hope that this will come out really good because it does really look fantastic, and I think they did a really good job with it so far. They just did a big overhaul on it.
Could just look good because, like I think I mentioned in a previous
Right.
podcast, Final Fantasy 13 looked hella good in its trailers too.
Right.
So I have faith because there's a big gap between 5 and 13, but I've only played the Persona games, and I've always kind of held it in my mind that these are also just old games, so like I might have just overlooked like things that would be bothersome. So we have to hope that it's not shit.
Yeah.
That it's based on all the hype that it's all right.
Right. Another thing we kind of would hope that it won't be shit is the fact that Nintendo is thinking about making movies, and
I thought it wasn't even thinking, like they literally
they literally are making movies. They're
they
really
were like, we want to release a movie within the next 5 years.
yeah. So
And I
even
personally don't think they should. There's no Nintendo title, even like Zelda. Zelda is all about gameplay to me. There's no Nintendo title I want to see on the big screen, and there's no narrative that they have that I think could actually transcribe to the big screen, unless it's like a kids movie, like Angry Birds or something.
yeah,
which I
or
heard
like
isn't reviewing that good, but it's like
Ratchet and Clank.
Even Ratchet and Clank didn't do so well.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
I don't know. It's really odd. Like I'll probably get blasted for this, but Nintendo for me is never really known for having great, compelling stories.
Oh, yeah.
Or like great, compelling characters. They have memorable characters and good games most of the time. Some of the time, from time to time. But I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna watch whatever they put out. I can't tell you it'll be good, and I probably won't see it in the theater. I'll wait till it's in Redbox. Pay the minimum amount of money.
yeah.
I think if they are going to make movies, the only thing I can see that they can make is, like straight to home movies.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
I
obviously
think that
Straight to home movies.
Well, obviously, what they're mentioning, from what I'm seeing, is it looks like they're trying to go full theatrical here. So even Miyamoto is really serious on that too. He's pretty much on that same boat. So to me it looks like they're really are going to push this, and pretty much I think they're going to push it to Universal Studios. I think they'll have to do something with that too, maybe, possibly. It makes sense. I mean, if it's gonna come to Universal Studios for Nintendo Land or whatever, then I think it makes a lot more sense to have Universal Studios help with the film production. So I think it'll be interesting. I'm just as curious. I'm just as curious as I am with Resident Evil 7's upcoming gameplay of what the fuck is gonna be in that. So I don't know. What having to see any Nintendo franchise really to become a movie. I'm not completely confident on that, but it's again, it's just something I would be interested in. Kind of,
Name a Nintendo game that had good voice acting.
I am gonna slap you.
No. He has a point. It's not really known to have this like, deep narrative or anything like that. I think they're all, Nintendo. The magic of Nintendo is that they are able to make games really fun without having to focus too much on the story part. It's like, okay, with Mario, you're saving a fucking Princess Peach. Um, uh,
But she talks a lot.
she talks, but it's not like it's not like it's like it's like this monologue by any means. She's like, oh Mario, oh, whatever, it's just like kind
Too
of
fast, Mario, too fast.
essentially they're one-liners.
Too small.
Too small.
Too small.
Your brother Luigi Biga.
No, where's Bowser?
Bowser
Man.
with Ganon.
Oh man, no. But of course, I would love to see this animated, of course. And I expect it to be 3D animated. I don't know, maybe it'd be hilarious if it was Splatoon of all things, but I don't know. But anyways, I'd love to see more from it. Give us a trailer, and we'll go from there. And it'll pretty much determine whether I'm on that train or not. So, I do want to mention up next the Tracer life size fucking.
It's not just Tracer. There was a Farah and a Genji as well.
Oh yeah.
I saw those pictures. I saw boxes that look, and then I saw action figures. I was like, oh, I'll get that Genji action fig. What do you mean it's just a big fucking piece of shit sitting in the middle of Paris? Fuck that. I don't even buy amiibos. I was gonna buy your shitty ass action figure.
Well, see, the problem is that if they were gonna sell these life-size things,
They didn't need to be life size. I saw the picture and I thought they were just like, fucking 6-inch
I
toys.
know. But again, if they were gonna sell these
They're
life-size figures, how many tracers are gonna go missing in stores?
You can't steal those, man.
I think people can find ways.
No.
And also, how many of them porns are they gonna, flap out
Dude. I've
with
been on
those
Reddit.
toys?
I've been on Reddit.
Reddit's
I could
for
show you
poor
some
people.
I could show you some really good diva.
I don't
They
like
don't need
girls.
Oh man, I think
I
the
know you
girls
don't
are.
like good girls, but I'm just telling you, the animators are really good.
Well, because they do
That's
it on
all I
a
have to say.
source film. They pull it from the source.
like there's bad source film, but these ones are good. These ones, I don't.
Okay,
It's
you know
impressive.
what? You know what, Ender? After
I'm
this
not gonna find it.
podcast,
I'm too fucking tired.
you will.
You can Google. I
no,
think
you
it's
will
like,
find me this when you're
is it?
when
Is it
you're
like-
when you're alive.
Yeah, I'll try to remember.
For now, I'll stick with the 2D drawing. Because to me, that's art. When you go to 3D and it's full on porn, porn, that's kind of scary in my book.
On a sort of a different subject, if they were to actually sell these as action figures, and I'm sure they would sell well, for the
You mean regular sized?
yeah, regular size, like 6-inch, like you said, like posable action figures. My prediction for least popular characters for female anyway, it would be Symmetra.
She's pretty popular too, dude.
Yeah,
I've seen all the girls, dude. All the girls are out there.
Really?
There's even guys out there, dude. I've seen Winston's dick.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
Now, see, you say that. Is it drawn or animated well? There's a big ass difference. Answer that when
Just
you're
keep
alive.
talking. Just keep talking.
I think well, anyways, in my opinion, I think in terms of female characters. I mean, there's gotta be one that's really that's gonna be the least popular. So my prediction is just gonna be Symmetra, just because I don't know. And then when it comes to the male character, Torbjorn.
Nice ender.
He just saw it.
Yeah. You better take that away. You better take that away before like Kai or Cwiet.
I sent it directly to you.
Did you? Yes, you did. Oh, I feel a lot. We're gonna have a porn war in 5 seconds,
No.
kids.
Oh man.
I'm literally just going back through the history, and I'm not looking at anything. I'm super tired.
Okay.
But
with,
anyone
with
else
the,
want to make predictions if the figures were to come out?
If they were gonna make these figures, it's going
No
to
one's
be
gonna
like
buy Bastion.
No, I think
No,
the kids
no.
would buy Bastion because he looks
No.
fucking cool.
they're
No,
gonna
people
buy
will buy
Bastion.
Bastion to blow it up with black cats.
Yep,
That's about
that's
it.
what they're gonna do.
They'll hot glue it. Be like, play the game, this bitch.
Oh, you like camping me, asshole?
You're
I'll
gonna
jump
sit
grab
on
you.
it, and shove it in people's assholes like Steve-O.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
Steve-O,
dude,
we're gonna
Bastion
do
in my
this.
ass.
I am Steve.
Wanna see the play of the game, man? Ugh.
Oh, that's gonna be a highlight. Oh.
That's the play of the game.
Play of the game. Oh, Bastion. Oh, why are you so big? Oh, oh
Just to
man.
let you know, guys, I'm the gay one here. But if they were again gonna make these action figures,
Right.
I'm gonna predict if they were gonna like choose an outlet of who's gonna be the manufacturer. I think it would be like the Play Arts, you know, the ones like for Square Enix with their Play Art Kais and stuff.
Yeah, possibly.
I think they make their own stuff when it comes to like statues and figures, though. So,
Yeah.
and they'll sell it on the Blizzard store and just make more money. They wouldn't license it out.
But if they were, I'm only gonna buy Reaper. That's all I'm gonna buy.
Bless you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you allergic to bullshit?
No, I just sneezed.
I know. But yeah, I'll just pick Reaper. And if they make a good Reinhardt, maybe get Reinhardt, but I wouldn't know where to put those two idiots.
Wrestling fan.
I would personally love to get Mercy, just because. Yeah.
Man.
Why? So you can just spam her ult?
Heroes never die.
Heroes never pshink. Oh, I died. Thank you,
I need to
Widowmaker.
work on them. I need to work on my fucking ult for Mercy. It's I don't know, for some
You
reason.
need to keep an eye on your health.
Yeah,
I can
need
tell. I can tell. Like we were watching the games, I was like, man, Hawk is not used to having to actually go get health.
Yeah. Instead of regenerating constantly like
Yeah.
Call of Duty or
All modern shooters.
yeah.
It's
Well,
litter.
Hawk was getting better with his McCree with the ult. Except for that one time you were like, it's high nope. Oh.
That's McCree for you. I mean, if you want to high noon it, you gotta be careful. Don't get sniped by Widowmaker or Genji.
Or Hanzo.
I mean, I'm sorry, Hanzo. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I love sniping people with Genji.
Well, in a way, you can snipe with Genji. I mean, but anyways,
Wait,
yeah, I mean,
speaking
anyone-
of Genji, can you deflect McCree's high noon if you time it right?
Yes.
Okay.
oh wow. But
It's
that's
high.
really
It's not guaranteed to go back at him and one shot him, but it'll like nullify it.
Because I've
dude.
seen a lot of deflects from Genji, like
You can deflect
Zyra's
anything that's a
ult,
projectile.
and the classic, I will stop my brother's ult from hitting me.
That doesn't work.
It doesn't work anymore?
It shouldn't, because that's magic and not a physical projectile.
Go tell that to all the guys that been deflecting Hanzo's ult.
It might have been an earlier build. Cause I swear I tried that and it just killed me. But I'm
These
really
are all
tired.
the recent build, but yeah.
I think.
Besides the point,
Yeah. Well, anyways, yeah. Any more thoughts on possible figures for Overwatch?
I highly doubt they're gonna do like the alternate costumes.
Oh
If they were
no, I
gonna
think
do it.
they'll. Yeah, I mean, I think it would sell kind of well, but for the most part, I think they'll just stick with the original costumes. Yeah,
Well, I
but
think
nonetheless, the figures will sell.
Mhm.
Yeah.
like I think the most alt costume we're gonna get is the ones the origin skins. That's it.
Yeah. Well, anyways, to wrap things up, I do want to talk about MKX being done.
It's only a projectile at the beginning of the startup frames, but
Oh.
as it's a dragon, it's magic.
Yeah, so it's a really good timing.
Yeah, you gotta
You
time
gotta
it.
be close. And
Yeah,
why
right.
would you be that close to a Hanzo? And why would a Hanzo fire his ult that close?
Yeah.
Because he's an idiot.
You can also absorb it as D.Va, so
But anyways, I did want to talk about MKX being done. So
was it confirmed done?
Yeah, is it confirmed?
well, I don't think it has been confirmed yet, but it seems to be reaching somewhat to its end because I mean, who knows? Ed Boon did put out a poll of some kind, and he asked who or what would you like to see next? Combat Pack 3, or
Injustice 2, right?
Injustice
Shaolin
2,
Monks
Shaolin
And
Monks.
sequel. Those are the three options. Combo Pack 3, I think, won. But
Oh, did it?
I think I haven't checked. That was a while ago, but I don't know. I've been waiting for Injustice 2.
Same.
Maybe I could actually play Starfire in an NRS game, but at the same time, I hear the new netcode's now awesome, but I haven't played. So
I played a little bit, and yeah, it's pretty good. It's definitely a vast improvement from the previous netcode. So I can only look forward to MKX. I mean, I'm sorry, Injustice 2 with that netcode. But back onto MKX being done. I mean, having people talk about it, I think it does make sense though, because they've already come out with the complete edition or something like that, the ultimate edition. So
it was XXL
XXL
or XL
or
XL.
or more. Oh yeah, XL or something like that.
Yeah,
They've already come out.
It wasn't said it was complete.
Yeah. But it seems like I don't know. That to me it looks like a complete edition, but who knows? They might work on Combat Pack 3, but I actually
There's the
heard
link.
for
I tried putting it in the thing in the May 23rd Hypecast. There it is.
oh
I linked it twice.
Okay. But like for MKX, yeah, it sounds like it's done, but I think some people are just waiting to see if it is a confirmation that, Ed's not thinking of putting Sadira or Rain in it.
Sadira,
I mean, we
definitely that's gonna happen.
I mean, we did kind of have
Sadira's not
Baraka.
gonna happen. You're not saying the right character.
Sindel, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I'm tired too, okay?
Sadira
No
is the
excuse.
Spider Girl from
Shut up.
KI.
No, Sadira is that girl that shoots bones in Marvel's Capcom 2. Right?
Oh my god.
Come at me.
Jesus
Come
Christ.
at me, heroes.
If you want to go back that far.
Was
Wow.
it? I don't think it was Sadira.
No, her name was
Marrow.
Marrow?
Yeah.
Marrow?
Marrow.
Like
Marrow.
bone marrow.
Yep.
Marrow. Marrow, where are you? Take off your clothes.
Spiral.
Spiral is the girl with
was
with
the
a lot of
girl
arms.
with the arms.
Yeah, with a lot of arms. She had like the knives and stuff like that. But anyways, I don't know. It just makes sense to me, and I think from what I remember, even Max said, "Oh, I got word from NetherRealm that yeah, they're trying to wrap up MKX, so they're pretty much gonna. It looks like they want to move on to
The next
Injustice
project.
2. Yeah, the next project, whatever it is.
Excuse me.
Yeah, and it actually turns out on that tweet it said MK11, Shaolin Monk sequel, and Combat Pack 3. So
Mm-hmm.
But I
Shaolin
will
Monk
be
sequel is not gonna happen though.
nah. But I will be more interested of seeing MK11 or Injustice 2.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to Injustice 2, hopefully they have more rights to bring in other characters like Blue Beetle, and I am not going to explain
I don't
on
think
this.
they're gonna go with like I know you really like him, but that's a very obscure character.
Yeah,
And usually when it comes to things like that, it has to be characters that are gonna be in upcoming films or popular characters.
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
So
Well, again, if we don't know how, or
I'm just talking about that's just how it is business wise.
business wise, yes. But if they are gonna bring, let's say, Blue Beetle,
If you can get a petition that's as similar as to the Tremor
Nah.
situation, you might have a chance. But I honestly
Nah.
don't know who the fuck Blue Beetle is, and nor do I really want to know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really tired.
because you just want to see Starfire and her non-existing clothes.
She is close.
Yeah, that's non-existing. And she
I'll
better
make
be.
up a language so she has to kiss me to find out how to speak it.
Oh dear.
I don't know. I mean, I can only look forward. I mean, in case they are done with MKX, I can only look forward to either MK11 or Injustice 2. Although I do prefer, personally, I do prefer to see Injustice 2 kind of give MK a break a bit. So,
Mhm.
yeah, I think they should definitely work on Injustice 2, since Injustice is the next game that they should really improve it on, with that netcode especially. So, and I do want to see kind of like the MKX style of gameplay with Injustice. So I think that'd be pretty cool.
I think it'll be similarities because like MKX plays a lot, kind of like Injustice 1,
Yeah.
but I think it's gonna probably stick to the Injustice 3 button, weak, medium, strong, and then special style thing, and probably have more. I don't know if they're gonna go heavy on interactable, background interactables, or they're gonna play it more like MKX, but they're gonna change it probably, like, because MK9 to MKX was a big change in game the way it played. Even MK9 to Injustice, even though those aren't in the same universe, that was still a big difference. Like they're all very different fighters. I mean, they look similar because of the way they play, because they're all about juggles and stuff, but they're all really different. You'll probably still see 3 bars, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Injustice had a weird way of doing bars, especially with like the wager system, but I enjoyed Injustice 1 very much. I remember playing it and trying to stream it with a Dazzle back when it came out. I have an Injustice shirt from picking it up at midnight.
The fucking Dazzle.
But yeah, dude. I'd like to see Injustice 2, but there's no telling, because MKX is the best-selling fighting game to date, and it just reviewed good, and everyone loved it, and it's still tournaments of it all the time, and people are still playing it, so I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
Wait,
They're
did Injustice number 1 have X-ray moves? I can't remember.
No, they had the specials like Superman, Space Punch.
Oh, the 3 bar, right? It costs 3.
Yeah.
The full
Yeah,
bar.
yeah, full
I
bar.
mean, yeah, the X-ray is pretty much the equivalent of their supers.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you wanna think
I
about
thought you meant actual X-ray moves.
I was
they had
asking
super
if
moves.
they had actual X-ray moves.
They had super moves, but they didn't have combo breakers. They had a wager system where basically if you're in a combo, it was like a wager. You wagered your meter against your opponent to do the clash.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like a gambling thing too. It's like, oh, do you want to put more meter into that so that way you can just, win that wager, or
if you win the wager, you gain some health back. If you lose it, you lose some health. If you wager the same, everyone goes back to neutral.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't like that system. It slowed down the gameplay a lot. But
I don't know. I think it'll definitely have some similarities with MKX.
it'll have, yeah, probably. You might see running in it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, well, we'll definitely see some running. I mean, we'll definitely see Flash
Maybe.
running the fastest, probably, or I don't know, Superman, maybe. I don't know. Just because I don't know, Superman has everything
yeah,
pretty much.
I think it was Zed Boon that was tweeting out some Superman Flash comic book panels. So I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's been the subtle hint, because you know how he does.
Yeah,
You know
hints.
how he boons.
Yeah. How he boots.
You mean his troll hints?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure.
God, you sound dead.
All right. Well,
I've been up since 7 a.m. yesterday.
Jesus.
I know.
One of us is dying, so we'll pretty much wrap it up for today's podcast. Thank you guys so much for tuning in once again. Always meaningful to have you guys around, listening to us ramble on about some random gaming stuff.
We're gonna talk about Overwatch a lot next week. Be
Oh,
prepared.
Oh man, Overwatch.
I will not be playing on the PS4 for a while now. Just on the PC. Sorry, guys.
No, it's alright. I mean, at least you can get to play with Ender, I think.
I'll let the bounce between the two.
Yeah, and there's bouncing
Yeah,
on
it's
two
fine.
different things.
I have no problem just leveling up. I just want to get. I'm gonna get all that loot, man. I want to.
Unless someone in this chat would like to buy me a PS4 version.
No, bag. We're done. We're not welfare bitches. Come on, let's wrap this up.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, if you have any comments, thoughts, or any opinions, go ahead and leave it down below. Of course, check us out on all the social media stuff. Links will be in the description box below, as always. And
Hey, Zawarudo, I have a question, because I heard a rumor from Hawk's employers that when a dick touches the prostate, the receiver's dick just comes out. Like it just comes out. Is this true? Like it doesn't even have to be erect. It's just like.
I don't know how I'm gonna emulate
It's just
this to
the
you,
truth.
but I just took
Just the
off my
truth.
glasses. I just took
Does
off my glasses
does it
and stared at
like
the
right
screen.
when contact with the prostate? It just it's the cum button, right? I don't know. Hawk's bosses were talking about that.
Okay. Glasses is off, staring at the screen, going, yes.
Okay.
And that's
It's been
kid.
confirmed. Let your bosses know.
Say goodbye, kids.
All right. See. All right. Thank you guys for listening. We'll see you in the next podcast later.
I hate you, Ender.